Hello, viewers. Welcome to the MNK show. This is your host, M. Naveen Krishna. In today's show, we have my friend whom I met in one of the marathon. I was his buddy. He is Nawaz Shaikh, MC Truth Nawaz Shaikh, one of Bangalore's most influential rapper. He has opened shows for artists like Raftar, Ananya Birla, and has worked with Flamboy and Gagan Baderia and has won the MTV Hustle Cypher in 2019. And Nawaz has also been a champion for TCS 10K marathons 4 times. And I know him as a rapper who writes songs, who does music shows, who creates music and spreads positivity and his energy through music. Let's hear it from him. Today we have here Nawaz Sheikh.
Thank you, Naeem.
Nawaz
Thank you.
Sheikh, welcome
What's
to
up?
the
What's
MNK
up?
show.
Thank
I'm
you so
so
much.
happy to have you on the show
Thank you.
because you have been inspiring me for
Oh,
several years.
thank
From
you.
the day I met you, you have been
Thank you.
inspiring me,
Thank you.
and I think your many lives as well,
Yes.
right?
Thank you.
So, Nawaz, tell me, what's your background? So now you're in Bangalore. Where did you
Yeah.
come from?
So basically, I was born in Bombay. My father is from Andhra Pradesh. My mother is from Bombay, and I was born in Bombay.
Okay.
So 20 years now, my family, my father came down to Bangalore, and since then we have been here. So that makes it like all my schooling, college, and everything has been happening in Bangalore, and everything. Basically, Bangalore is my home.
Okay.
So that's my
So
background.
though you were from Mumbai,
Yeah,
you say that Bangalore is your
Bangalore
home.
is my home,
Okay.
and because it has given me everything.
Hmm.
It has given me my schooling, education, friends, hip hop, music. I have never been to any other city other than Bangalore and lived there.
Hmm.
So all my life I've been here. So yeah, I have an emotional bonding towards the city, and yeah, that's about it.
So when you say this hip hop
Hmm.
culture, so you are a rapper,
Yep,
right?
yep.
And when did this hip hop culture come into your life?
Hmm.
What inspired you to become a rapper and decide that yes, this is
Hmm.
what I'm gonna do in my life? When did you get that?
So basically, Naveen bhai, let me tell you that there are two things to this. Okay, first is hip hop as an art form, as a culture to live, and then there is rap, right? So basically, hip hop is the home, and rap is a section of that home,
Okay.
right? So hip hop is vast. Hip hop
Mm-hmm.
has five elements,
Mm-hmm.
and which one of them is rap, right? So coming back to your question, for me, hip hop is empowerment. It can make a kid like me dream. It can make a kid like me to believe that I am something,
Mm-hmm.
and it can make a person like me to come out of the bed and basically my stereotypical disability life, coming out of that and making news, and all eyeballs on me. That I credit all of that to hip hop,
Okay.
right? I credit all of that to rap, because I don't think if rap wasn't a part of my life, or hip hop wasn't my part of my life, I wouldn't have been feeling so energetic, feeling so empowered, feeling so confident,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So for me, it is very emotional. I'm very, very emotional about hip hop, very connected to hip hop. It is not just about making songs or tracks for me. Yes, it is there, but then hip hop is like the hand on my head, which comes to support me when and makes me believe that okay, you have a life out there, you
Mm-hmm.
can dream, you can achieve whatever you want. So this is my for me, that is hip hop.
Did someone introduce you to hip hop or
Hmm.
did you watch it somewhere and got inspired?
Okay, there's a story to it. Basically, when I got affected by this neuro disorder that's called uh, transverse myelitis
Okay.
in 2016, when all of a sudden I was a normal person, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was a normal person. I did my college second PUC. I had a very normal life like everybody else, and then suddenly a fever affected me, and that fever affected me so badly that it was very um, it basically paralyzed me
Okay.
was all of a sudden. And one day I couldn't just wake up. I tonight I sleep, and the next day I'm not able to get up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how adverse it got within a couple of hours,
Okay.
and I was not able to make terms with it initially. And of course, I had my trauma phase when this suddenly happened. No, I mean, a normal person would be really affected.
Mm-hmm.
So even I was affected.
Mm.
I was in Nimhans for 2 3 months,
Okay.
and there has been a complete research on me from South India's top neurologist, Dr. Chandra. I don't know if Dr. Chandra is watching me, and she flew down from Chennai to see me
Mm-hmm.
and take up my case in Nimhans. And but again, talking about this. Uh, she took up my case, and she was like, this is transfer myelitis. And uh, so basically in these kind of scenarios there is a recovery chance, but it takes a lot of years
Mm-hmm.
altogether for any kind of a good sign
Mm.
or any recovery or kind of stuff. So I was in Nimans, then I was in St. John's rehabilitation,
Mm.
where I became independent. I was trained how to manage my wheelchair, manage my traveling, manage my transport, daily life, everything in
Mm.
and out. So, and after I came back home, there was physical therapists who used to
Okay.
come
Mm-hmm.
and who used to take care of my physical health and help me exercise and mentally, physically. So there was one physical therapist. I don't know where he is now, but his name was Dr. Bandari,
Okay.
and I would like to again thank him for being there when nobody was around me.
Okay.
Right? Nobody, as in I was not able to socialize at that point of time. I was not able to make friends at that point of time.
Mm-hmm.
So all I had was my family and my own sadness or hopelessness, you would say. So at that point of time, Mr. Bandari used to come, do physical therapy to me and help me, do some exercise, talk,
Mm-hmm.
these basic things. I used to not even talk
Mm.
or get in a good mood, speak politely. I used to be very rude and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So I remember Mr. Bhandari, and I was not able to express at that point of time
Okay. You're not able to express your feelings.
feelings,
Uh-huh.
and I used to think in a way that कि मैं express करूंगा तो क्या हो जाएगा,
Mm-hmm.
मेरी लाइफ खत्म है, आई एम डन विथ माई लाइफ, आई एम स्टिकन, आई एम अ bedridden person now. तो मैं बोल के किसी को क्या करूंगा. So I was in that mind space. So I was in a very hopeless state, and Mr. Bhandari used to come every day, like how physical therapists visit
Mm-hmm.
patients. So to come, I used to be, हाँ ठीक है, I'm doing this, all of that. So then I was, why don't you talk?
Mm.
Talk to me. I'm your therapist. You can talk anything. कुछ बोल. I was, you're not talking to me. You're not talking to family. You're in your own sadness and hopelessness. How are you gonna take your life ahead?
Mm-hmm.
So when he used to tell me those things at that point of time, I used to think, go man, like, what
Uh-huh.
are you even telling me? I'm done with my life
It's
here.
like someone advising you on
Advising
your.
you, and I'm in a very bad situation, and he's like, talk.
Mm.
I'm like, why do I have to talk, dude? I need to cope up with my situation, and I was in a traumatized
Mm.
state. So, but then days passed, and Mr. Bhandari came in, and he was like, chal Nawaz, tere ko, you don't want to talk, don't talk. But then you need to express. I don't know how, but that's your task.
Mm.
That's what he told me.
Mm.
So I was like, okay. I was like, okay, he's telling something. Okay, you tell me what to do, I'll do it.
Mm.
So he's like, okay, take a book and a pen and start writing down your uh, emotions.
Mm. Mm.
He advised me, Mr. Bhandari. So I'm like, okay, why is he telling me that? Okay, I'll do it. इतना ही करना है ना,
Mm.
and this is what we need to do. I'll do it. Okay, you be happy.
Mm.
I'll do it for you. You every day used to come, I used to, and he's like, good, bad, negative, positive, whatever you're feeling, take a book, write it down.
Mm.
Don't share it to anyone. Don't share it to any person.
Mm.
Don't talk to her about it. Just put it down on a pen. Bring it out. I followed him. I'm like, okay. I was like, okay, what will happen from this? How am
Mm.
I going to benefit from this? How is this medically good for me?
Mm.
So at that point of time, I used to get all of these thoughts.
Mm. Mm.
But then I followed him. I'm like, ठीक है, मैं डॉक्टर आपने कैसे बोला, I'll do it, you be happy. So every day he used to come after exercise, he used to ask me, Nawaz, did you write something today? I said, well, no, I was not in a mood. And then he used to every day ask me. He did not force me.
mm, mm,
He used to but ask me, remind me.
mm,
Ki, Nawaz, did you write something today? I'm like, no, no. Nawaz, did you write something? No. So certain days passed, I started writing. I'm
mm,
like, okay. Began with one line.
mm.
Okay, I'm feeling happy today.
Okay.
I'm feeling sad today. That's how I began writing.
Okay.
Okay, that's how writing came into my life at that point of time.
Mm,
And at that point of time, I have no idea where this is going to take me. Okay, but it began there. So I started writing lines. I started writing my emotions. Eight line, two line, three line. I'm feeling very negative today. I'm feeling very bad today. I'm feeling very positive, happy today. I feel very neglected today. I feel very left alone today. I feel very abandoned today. So all this I used to write, and then later on I realized he used to come, he used to see, oh, you are feeling negative today. Oh, okay, fine. Okay, I'm really happy you wrote that.
mm.
And he used to go back. He used to not advise me, talk to me about it. He just acknowledge and go back.
Okay.
And okay, I did not know why he's doing that. But days passed, and I started realizing कि those one lines have becoming three lines,
Mm, mm,
four lines, five lines, six lines, and I'm doing that.
mm, mm,
So I started to realize कि यार ये तो मैं express करने लग रहा
mm, mm.
हूँ. I'm beginning to express myself. That's that, and I'm writing. Oh, Nawaz, अभी ये बड़ा बड़ा paragraph लिख रहा हो. He's like, you're writing bigger paragraphs now. You're writing 4 5 lines now. You're writing 10 lines now. Good, that is progress. I'm so proud of you.
But increasing of those lines happened without your knowledge. So first you started
Yeah,
with one line,
yeah,
and then you started to write two lines,
yeah.
and that happened
Happened. It kept
naturally.
unnaturally,
Uh,
and it happened, and I'm like, okay, I feel good also. The fact that I'm writing more means that that is something positive happening in
mm,
me.
mm,
So I started writing. I'm like, I started writing my thoughts. लिखते 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 लिखते. There was a point when I'm writing page,
mm, mm,
one full page, two full pages, three full pages about how I'm feeling.
mm,
And within all this, I'm realizing that I'm started to talk. I've started to talking to people. I've started to talk to people. I've started to talk politely to my family. I've started to talk positively with my family.
mm, mm,
I've started to talk positively with my friends. So all of this was happening. The transition was taking place,
mm, mm,
and so that's why thanks to Dr. Bhandari, because he planted that in me कि यार तो express नहीं करेगा तो कुछ होने वाला है नहीं.
mm, mm,
तो जाहिर कर, express कर, and you start writing. You don't need people to express. You can write down in a book. Take a pen and book and write the hell out of your emotions.
mm,
And that's I followed, and I kept on writing, and one point of time that became a habit to me.
mm, mm.
So there was a point I remember when I was not even a rapper, not even into hip hop. There was a point where I used to not able I was not able to even complete my day without writing how I'm feeling.
Okay. Okay.
Even that habit is still with me.
Mm, mm,
Even if I go back 4 5 lines, I write about how I'm feeling
mm,
today.
mm.
I felt very disturbed today. I feel very collected today. Whatever emotions.
Your personal diary.
Personal diary in my phone,
Mm,
or in my books. I have a lot of books at home that I have written myself.
mm.
So those are not books, that are my collect my own stuff,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? That's not for the world. That's my own stuff. That's my way of expression,
Mm, mm,
right? So from this, and then when I started writing, my friends were like, ki, my friends started visiting me.
mm,
I'm again feeling normal. I'm feeling ki I have a friend life, I have a social life.
mm, mm,
My friends are coming. Ki Nawaz is feeling good. Let's go meet him, talk to him.
mm,
And my friends started visiting me, and when they started visiting me, they are like, ki, they saw whatever I was writing, my friends, and they were like, ki, why don't you convert into some art, some poetry?
mm, mm, mm,
ऐसा क्यों नहीं करता है नवाज bro, do this, do that, my friends. And I was like, yeah, yeah, I can do it if I'm able to write it. I have all the depth, I have all the experience in life. I am going through a lot of in life. I can convert into some poetry.
mm, mm, mm,
And I was like, chalo karte hai poetry. I started writing poetries then.
mm, mm,
Taking those writings, taking my emotions, slightly adding a poetic expression to it,
mm,
slightly adding a poetic intention to it, and I started rhymes लिखने लगा, poetry लिखने लगा.
mm, mm.
And then basically I was like, okay, now I want to, you know, jump into something which is, and I felt very empowered by the way.
Okay.
When I was doing that, I felt like, okay, this is like something good. This is like something very promising for me. This is like something very amazing for me. I feel good about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So at that point of time, feeling good was amazing for me.
I mean, that's what's most important, right? With
Yeah.
all the traumatic
Yeah. Yeah.
situations. See, being a normal person who was walking around, having the
Mm.
friends, very good social life, all those
Yeah.
things. All of a sudden, if the life says that you won't be able to walk tomorrow, I mean,
Yeah.
that's the baddest news that someone
True.
can hear,
Yeah.
and facing that is not really easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, how did that poetry thing
So
happen?
poetry thing happened, and I felt really empowered. And I'm like, okay, this is my thing now. I'm able to write. I'm able to make rhymes. I'm able to make some good poetries. So why not put some music to it,
Mhm.
right? So I just started. The musicality came to me,
Mm,
compositions came to me, and tonality came to me, and I explored hip hop. I stepped into hip hop as a genre.
mm,
Key, okay, poetries which are modern, which are worldly, which blend in with today's world.
mm, mm.
What genre is it? That's hip hop,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So that's when I was like, okay, that's my hip hop, and I'm gonna get into it,
Mm,
and that's how hip hop came in my life. Okay, and the one of and after that point, there's no looking back. The moment I decided, okay, I'm gonna make songs,
mm,
I'm gonna take these poetries, make a song, learn composition,
mm,
learn how to write, being a lyricist and stuff. I went on and on and on, and it has been non-stop for me. Like I have like till today,
mm,
even today,
mm.
even yesterday night I was writing.
Okay.
It hasn't stopped, right? So मैं लिख रहा हूँ and I'm like, okay, this, and that feeling is still there in me. It's not like I have to write to get something. No, yeah, the moment that happiness hasn't gone away from me, what I get from writing,
Mm, mm, mm.
right? तो वो अभी भी है. I'm blessed like that. I'm like, God has been kind because He did not let me fade away from writing. I have the basic practices where I always write,
Mm, mm,
right? So hip hop came in my life, and then I put my head to it, I put my mind to it, and then I started writing songs and learning hip hop. See, talking about hip hop as a genre, it is like an ocean.
mm,
It is
mm.
vast.
Music is ocean.
Music is ocean and it's universal. And hip hop as a culture is also very big, right?
Mm,
It is not just limited to rap music or making songs or getting famous or getting number of views. Yes, that is a good thing that adds to an artist's life. But then, for me, hip hop is a lifestyle. Okay, I'm sitting with you today. I have a cap which is I look like hip hop, right?
yeah.
Right, I look like hip hop, and when people see me, they feel that substance of hip hop in this person, right? And that comes from the life I live. And when I tell that hip hop is a lifestyle I live, that is not just limited to music or rap. That is being helpful towards somebody who needs your help in hip
Mm,
hop,
mm,
being available to someone who needs your help, helping new talent, supporting new talent, promoting new talent, being there for the culture, being there for the scene,
mm.
getting down to ciphers, getting down to help people build their stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So for me, that is hip hop. That's culture, being there for each other, right? That's culture, and I have always been like that. If people who know me in
Mm.
the scene, like I have always been like that.
Now, tell me this. So, when you started this hip hop and
Hmm.
all those things, what were the few challenges initially that you faced? You wanted to enter hip hop,
Hmm.
and at the same time, you had to manage your social life and personal life and
Yeah,
your
yeah,
physical life, all those things,
yeah.
right? So, what were the challenges and how were you managing both together?
Oh well, that's a very powerful question, Naveen bhai. But then, uh, when this happened and I came back home from the hospital and from the rehabilitations, and coming back home, I knew, okay, this is gonna be a tough ride now.
Mm,
There's a complete life ahead of me. So I don't basically uh, personal life. I would say things went scattered. Okay, everything
the dreams that you had, everything was scattered.
everything was like कि यार कुछ but, it's not gonna, of course, like it's not gonna work out, and uh, nobody used to be I used to become a burden
Ha ha. Yeah,
on
right.
I'm not talking about family but friends, social circle and stuff.
No, see, over a
Mm,
period of time, I understand your feeling, but you might definitely had that thought, right? That now I'm a burden to everyone.
yeah, this thought came, but it used to come back in the day. But uh, I think any PWD, anybody who goes through what I went through, will face it normally. Will these thoughts are very dangerous, right? So they come and they. It's just that we need to come out of it. We need to find a way around it,
Mm-hmm.
right? If we let them stay within ourselves forever, then there's no movement. There's no nothing is gonna change, right?
And negativity spreads.
Negativity spreads, and then it's like self victimization. I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask anybody of my friends and the entire scene, or my friends and my team and my people and my family, I do not victimize myself in any way ki I am like this so this should happen with me. Never.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Never. I have never done that till date.
Of
Okay.
course, that attitude I saw
Mm,
because when you came here,
mm.
you made sure that you sit on this chair,
Yeah.
not on the wheelchair, because you wanted to feel
Of course.
normal and feel strong, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
I
So.
will always be like, okay, my disability should not impact the environment. Okay, I need to get included in the environment, and that's how I perceive things with
Mm-hmm.
inclusion, right? And why shouldn't I be sitting on the chair,
Mm-hmm.
right? If it makes me feel uncomfortable, I'll sit on it. If it does not, if the wheelchair is making me comfortable, I'll do it there,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's not a factor of okay, you're a wheelchair person, wheelchair पे ही करना है podcast, नहीं जरूरी नहीं.
Not really required. Yeah.
Yeah, you if you see, the change comes from within, right? So we need to be I have always advocated that. I have always spoken about ki I have there have been situations where people have taken me three floors, four floors, lifted me up for shoots.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone and shot तीन चार माला ऊपर लेके गए shoot किए लिए.
Mm-hmm.
And so I find it okay, जाना है तो जाना है. We have to work, we have to work. Okay, this is not gonna stop me,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Disability is basically differently abled.
Mm-hmm.
We just because we are not somebody who like the general people doesn't mean we don't have our ways.
Mm-hmm.
We also have our ways of getting things done, and um, moving, mobility, or stuff. So I'm like, why should we be like, yo, no, 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 I'm a wheelchair person, मैं यहाँ नहीं आऊँगा because I have चार सीढ़ी है यहाँ पे.
Mm-hmm.
There are four steps here. I'm not gonna do in that studio. I've never been like that.
Mm-hmm.
I will find a way. I'll just reach the place first, and they will figure it out. I
Mm-hmm.
have always been of that. Ki, we just need to move first, and then if I have to be there, I'll be there. Then trust me, Naveen bhai, there has been no point where let's say that I want to be somewhere, and I have reached there, and I am not able to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Never been in my life. Never.
Okay.
It's just in the mind.
Mm-hmm. You find a way.
Find a way. We just have to make an effort कि मैं वहाँ पहुँच रहा हूँ.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna be there, even if it's 4 floors, 3 floors, 2 floors, whatever accessibility problem.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be there, and I don't know how I'm gonna get there, but I have always been keep from my end I'm gonna be 100% there.
Yeah, I mean, to have this attitude,
Hmm.
say, now I have seen a lot of people, even a normal person like me, they complain. If they don't have a lift, if they
Yeah.
don't have proper accessibilities, they will deny easily.
Yeah.
But was there any situation in your life where that made you this strong?
Hmm.
That you went to some place, there was no accessibility, and because of that, you missed some opportunity or something like that. And because of that, you had this strong thought that no matter what, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Was there any situation like that?
Yeah, there were situations like that, but not to the point where I took some inspiration from it. But of course, there was. I was emotionally, कि यार, how, why should okay, to answer your question, when I used to travel, let's say I came here today, right? I came all alone.
Mm,
I took a cab. I came all alone. I got down here. People from the studio helped me get down. I got down, and I am here today. And पहले initially I used to depend on my friends. Ki, bro, you need to come, bro. I have to keep convincing you. My whole life was depending on them.
Mm-hmm.
Ki, bro, if he backs out, I'm not be able to make it. And
Mm-hmm.
I have had those situations like you asked, where I am depending on friends, and the friends have been backing out in the last moment, and the whole thing goes, I'm at home only.
Okay. So the whole plan got
Whole plan
cancelled.
cancelled,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm at home only, feeling bad. Ki, why am I depending on people? Why is my life like that? And one fine day, of course, my family used to be worried. Ki, who is going to come with you? Who's going to take care? Who's going to be help you? Who's going to helping you? Because my mom, right? I only have mom and my brother,
Mm-hmm.
right, at home. So my mother used to get worried, who is going to be there and take you there, and are your friends coming in? But then I remember talking to myself, what will happen even if I go alone? Worst case scenario, the cab driver is gonna loot me,
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah,
some
people will try
happening
to
might
take
happen.
advantage.
And other than that, people are people. People are gonna help if I ask for it. People are gonna be there. Even if five people are saying, no, no, bro, who are you? Yeah, avoid me. Sixth one will be helping me out. So I gathered my courage,
Mm.
and I started moving alone. I started moving alone, and like you told, if there has been incidents, yeah, there has been incidents where I depended on my friends to take me somewhere, be with me somewhere, and they backed out, and my whole mood, I used to be in, like, I used to go in I used to become very emotional,
Okay.
because
Mm.
I'm depending on them, and they are not showing up, and my plans are getting cancelled because of them.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of a life this is, and all that. So this and all used to happen, but then one day I was like, no, no, I'm traveling alone, no matter. So today, by God's grace, you call me anywhere in the city, I'll be able to travel, come
Mm-hmm.
on my own, manage my own stuff, and go back home alone, and all cool,
Mm.
not depending on anybody, independently, managing myself. Talking about friends also, but I think they are also not at fault. It's not their fault also.
Everyone has got life.
Everyone has their priorities, everyone has their lives. So even if somebody is not available, it's not that they are bad or they're mean or something like that. It's just a priorities. But I'm really blessed and happy to have good friends in my life, who who understood what disability is, who understand how to look at a PWD,
Mm.
and who understand how to take things, be around a PWD, and somebody on a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very blessed like that. It's not that I'm complaining that my friends are bad. My friends have been amazing. It's just that they took some time to understand my life.
Yeah, yeah. So Nawaz bhai, you are saying that in hip hop, rapping is one section,
Yeah, it is one element.
one element.
Yeah,
So when did you decide that okay, I'm gonna rap? And what are the
yeah,
other sections in hip hop, if
yeah.
you can tell about that?
Sure. So basically, Naveen bhai, writing came to me. Okay, we spoke about how I started writing,
Mm,
right? And when I started doing poetry, and that's when I know I'm gonna get into rap
mm,
when it comes to hip hop, right? So that's how I got into rap, and because see, it really helped me to express myself, made me feel empowered, made me feel really okay. I'm gonna be something. It gives me that hope
mm, mm,
in life
mm,
to be someone, right? So, and see, it's not that I'm saying ki a normal life is a bad life. Normal life is good, but I have always been ki I this happened with me. I'm not gonna stick to the basic
mm,
life.
mm,
I'm gonna do something out of it. I'm gonna make my life remarkable as possible.
mm,
And rap gives me that. When I
mm,
take a pen and I write down a verse, it makes me feel okay. You are something.
mm, mm.
It makes me feel okay. You can do a lot of stuff. It's all achievable. It's
The
nothing.
confidence.
Confidence. It gives me that, and no big therapist can give that. No big doctor can give me that.
Only your
Uh,
inner
the
thought in your
soul,
body.
the soul talks to me. The voice in me talks to me. Just saying that okay, this is your stuff. See, it's coming. You are able to write stuff which is impacting, which is powerful, which is untouchable. Which is, it makes me feel like okay, dude, this is a very one of my line I write, hip hop to me is very sacred.
Mm-hmm.
One of my songs, I have a line in from my EP, This Is Now, where I write hip hop, hip hop संभाला है उसको जैसे it is sacred.
mm,
Hip hop ने वफा दिखाई थी, loyalty दी मुझे, that's why I made it.
mm,
So I look at hip hop as sacred.
mm,
It gave me a feeling of loyalty. Hip hop gave me a feeling of loyalty,
mm,
that it belongs to me, and that's why I've taken care of it.
mm, mm.
It's not just some track or views or that. It is good, but then it is very personal to me.
Yeah,
Hip
yeah.
hop is very personal to me, right? It is sacred to me.
Mm, mm,
It is not just कि हाँ यार कर दो, गाने कर दो, हिट हो जाओ या करियर बना लो, पहुंच जाओ ऊपर. पहुंचना है.
mm,
That doesn't mean I don't want to be successful in hip hop. I want to be successful. I have a long way ahead. But then it empowers me personally. Taking all these things aside, it makes me feel okay. It is very sacred, and I look at it like it is a sacred thing. When I'm writing a song, when I'm doing something around hip hop, it is very pure for me. It is
Of course,
very.
see, any talent for that matter. See, even in the previous podcast, we had Bangalore Drums Collective
Yeah, yeah.
founders on
Hmm.
the show. Even they are saying that for them, Bangalore Drums Collective is temple,
Oh wow. Yeah.
right? So any kind of talent, any kind of skill that we have, if we treat that as that sacred, it will take you somewhere.
Of course,
Definitely, it
of
will take you
course.
somewhere. It might be slow, the journey
Yeah,
might be slow,
yeah,
but definitely it will reach somewhere.
yeah. And
Right.
and for me, the more the slow the journey is, the better.
You have more time to,
More time
yeah,
to learn and characterize yourself and character development and learn a lot of things, learn the game in and out. And that's why I take it very slow. I
mm,
don't be like, okay, I can make songs left, right, and center. I can drop every week
mm, mm.
if I put my head to it. But I don't do that because I want to learn a lot of things. Then there is life, then there are
Mm.
my challenges, then there are a lot of things that
You
I
need to
need to
balance
balance,
everything. Yeah, yeah.
right? So all of this, so it is giving me. If hip hop was not a part of my life, I would have not been so as how I am today with people.
Yes, yes.
I would have been very calm, some kind of a dude, and some. But it gave me that sense of respect of how you need to be around people, how you talk to people, a lifestyle
Mm,
basically,
mm, mm.
right? So that is what has helped me a lot. And I have always been like that. I was like, Meko, I don't worry ki my career is not gonna. It is gonna work. I know that.
Mm, mm,
I'm
mm.
putting it out today in the universe. It is
It has,
gonna.
it has
Yeah,
been, you have already
yeah,
achieved a lot.
no, no. Touch wood and God, it's all God, Naveen bhai, it's not me. But then we have to always think that conviction should be there in an artist that okay, it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
happening, ho jayega.
I mean, see,
Uh,
whether it happens or not,
Yeah,
our journey should continue.
our journey should be going. We should keep going. It's not like कि नहीं हो रहा है यार, ये हो गया, वो हो गया. I have never been like that.
See, that's how many talents have, stopped. They have hit the
True,
road end.
true.
So, because they focus more on what we get from it
Results.
initially.
Yeah,
So, initially, we just put the efforts, let the
true,
journey happen.
true.
The success might come later, it
Yeah,
might,
yeah, yeah.
but don't stop your journey.
And
I would,
every artist has his own journey.
yeah, yeah.
It's not like he is necessary कि every artist should take such time. I'm not saying
Mm-hmm.
that every artist can blow up any day, right? It's just a matter of
That one moment.
one moment, and it's naseeb also, fate.
Mm-hmm.
Takdir, naseeb. What is written in your destiny, you're gonna get that.
So, do you believe in that?
Yeah, of course. I'm a very spiritual person. I past 2 3 years, my whole perspective and point of view on these things have very changed very differently. If one, it has been a very the path.
Mm-hmm.
So I like Sufism a lot.
Okay.
I'm into Sufism, and my recent track Parwana is a fusion of Sufism and hip hop.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Right?
that's interesting.
Yeah, we sampled a Qawwali and I rapped on it.
Okay.
So that's my take on my expression on spirituality and hip
Mm-hmm.
hop.
Mm.
Right? I'm very. I would not say I'm very spiritual and stuff, but I am getting into learning a lot of things. Exploring a lot of things into spirituality,
Spirituality is nothing but it's a way of living.
way of living, and yeah, and it has been very helpful to me also. Like yeah, I have been that. If I start talking about it, that's gonna be a whole different
We'll
podcast.
do another podcast on that.
100%.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of experience with spirituality, and that's a different flow state. If I get into
Mm-hmm.
that, so God does His thing.
Mm-hmm.
When we are right with our intention of God, I'm doing this. Take care of things. I always before any of my release, I pray,
Huh.
and give it to God. this is yours,
Mm-hmm.
do whatever you want with it. And he does it. And there has been a lot of situations in my life where I thought this is my end.
Okay.
Okay, I should, my career is gonna
Gone.
gone finish.
Mm-hmm.
यहाँ से कौन क्या, what is gonna take ahead, no? But then something 100 times bigger happened immediately
Okay.
in
Okay.
my career. And that has always been happening. I don't know how does that
No, no, I
happen.
think that's how
Hmm.
most of the artists, right?
Hmm.
Uh, who consistently keep doing their work, right?
Yeah.
They only just with one moment,
True.
right?
True.
Few music videos they might have very few views or few
Yeah.
likes, or the reach might be very low.
Yeah.
But there'll be one video that will take their name to
Of course, it's just one song,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
one song to change the whole trajectory.
So which
You
was
know.
that one song for you and all
Uh, to be honest, that song hasn't come yet.
that? Okay.
It's not that. See, honestly speaking, Naveen, bhai, I don't see myself as a successful artist yet.
No, no, no.
Mm,
Artists are artists. There's no successful
yeah,
artist. There's no
it's not.
artists are
I am
artists.
hustling my way up, just like how everybody is hustling their way up. I am another artist who's trying to make it big, and I know that I will get a. I am very close.
Mm-hmm.
This I can tell you that I'm very close. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, and but all my life it's been like that. There were always, I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
My whole life has been like that. It's always been like, "Ki, how is Nawaz gonna do it?" But Nawaz always done
Mm-hmm.
it, right? So this is my life, and so that's how I'm proceeding. I'm like, I'm not worried about, oh, I need to do these things to put out a hit music. I'm just loyal to music.
Okay.
I'm just loyal to the
You're staying with it, and music is staying with you.
process of making music,
Mm-hmm.
and loyal to the culture
Mm-hmm.
that is hip hop. And I'm been doing that, and I'm progressing. It's not very massively,
Yeah, yeah.
but I'm content with whatever
Progress is progress.
progress,
Yeah.
and I'm grateful कि मुझे जो भी मिल रहा है, आई एम बहुत खुश हूँ अपनी जगह। हाँ, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि यहीं पे तसल्ली हो गई है,
Mm.
अभी बहुत आगे जाना है। आई नीड टू गो अ लॉट अहेड, which I will.
You will definitely
I
for
will
sure.
putting it on record,
It will. It will.
God's grace, which I will, and that will happen soon.
Mm-hmm.
And I have this hope. See, there is
We
a
are
thing.
waiting for it.
Yeah,
People who are watching now, people who are with you and me, we are waiting for that.
yeah, yeah. Thank you, and this will happen. I strongly believe it because see, if there is a power that has brought me till here,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sitting here and talking to you today. So that power can take, has some plan about me
Yes,
in the
yes,
future
yes.
also, no?
I mean, it's all the the thoughts that will take you forward,
Yeah,
and that is what brought you till here.
brought me till here. I remember recording anthem while I was in a hospital bed.
Hmm.
So for me, that's how loyal I am to the game. I make, if I have to deliver my work, even if I'm admitted in a hospital, I record my music and I send my vocals.
Mm-hmm.
I have done that also, right? And that's how crazy I am with work and with
Mm-hmm.
music and hip hop and stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So there has been points in my life where everything felt very shattered.
Mm-hmm.
Ki yaar, how am I gonna take this ahead? Or people not people like ki, what will he even do? Either he's done,
Mm-hmm.
dusted. There have been a lot of, and I've
I mean,
been,
those comments keep
yeah,
coming.
I've been used to it. It's not like it doesn't even bother me. I bolo yaar. I'm like ki, but you know, people who shine, shine. You cannot dim the light.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, people cannot dim anybody's light,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right? The light that is coming from up cannot be dimmed ever,
Yes,
right?
the inner thoughts, only
Yeah,
that can shatter you.
shatter you. And somebody who God wants to support, even if the whole world is not able to support, he will
He will
find a
shine.
way
Yeah, yeah.
through.
That's true. That's true.
And there's a testimony. I have experienced those things also in my life, situations, incidents where there was nobody. And let me tell you, there have been certain people in my life who have been supporting me, like, I cannot imagine my life without them.
Mm-hmm.
First is my family, my mother, my brother, and my sisters. Family is family.
Yeah, yeah.
They love you even if whatever you're able to do or not do it, they are there.
Mm.
Apart from my family in the industry, there has been one person who look, I'm going to take a list of names now, by the way, okay?
Okay.
And since we are doing a podcast, right, I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to take a list of names because I feel they deserve to be
Gratitude.
gratitude. I hear this out
Mm,
because I genuinely feel this, right? So one person is Noman Khan.
mm,
Okay, one person is Noman Bhai. Noman Bhai has been is of course for the world he's like management and stuff, but he has been there for me, Naveen Bhai, when you know. I cannot tell in situations. He has been there.
mm, mm.
I don't want to get into details, but he has been there.
Okay.
And then there is Gagan sir. Gagan sir has been massive support for me for my musical journey.
Mm,
There is Arjun Bhai, Quake all the way. You know, Noman Bhai and Quake Bhai. They have always been there for me. You know, they have in that situations where I was gone, down and out. I was in my hospital. I
mm,
was
mm.
gone and out. I don't know what's gonna happen with my life. That point of time, these people have been there.
Okay.
And then there is, uh, Arjun Bhai there, Raymond for Riaz Bhai, Raymond for real. So these are all people who
Who
I'm
stayed with you?
who are still with me,
Still with you.
still with you, stayed with me, and never made me feel ki you're not someone. They
Mm,
always made me feel that family kind of a thing, and I'm really grateful to all of this. Even I always say that. Even if I tomorrow something good happens in my career, a big part of that credit goes to these guys.
mm,
My family, these people whoever I named now. These are the people who have been there for me,
mm,
and whether it's guidance, and of course my all my friends. All my friends are the people, the boys who look up to me, the boys who I sit with, the boys who I make music with, and a lot of people.
mm, mm,
तो ये लोगों के बिना I cannot imagine my life. It's not. I have never been like कि हाँ मैं अकेले अकेले कर लूँगा. I have never been that. Without people's support, I'm nothing.
mm, mm.
Right? Without people supporting me, I'm nothing. And the ones who I named now are the few people who I want to put light on.
You have a talent. You write. You make music. Right. But people with differently abled, there are
Hmm.
many people who have talent, who
Yeah.
are very good in their own talents.
Of
Now you are
course.
good in writing
Of
songs and
course.
rapping. There are few who are very good in artists.
Of course.
There are few who are good in hosting events. Who
Correct.
have the intention to MC, host
Yeah.
events, all those things.
Becoming an MC.
But why do you think in this society or say in our locality, we don't see many people shine?
Hmm.
People who are differently able, they don't shine,
True.
right?
True.
Now we have people because of this para-athletes and all those things.
Yeah.
People are participating there, all those
Getting
things.
that
But
empowerment.
in all other areas, I don't see many people shining.
Correct.
What do you think are the reasons?
Uh, I think the people who see, firstly, I would tell you that I am able to shine. Being a PWD,
Hmm,
being a person with disability, I am able to shine. I know my impact.
hmm,
I know my value. If I'm involved into a project, I add value to it.
hmm,
I know that.
hmm,
Okay, and shining, yes, I do shine. I do not see myself as not shining, to be honest.
hmm.
I'm shining, but it's not up to that
It is
level.
slow. It's
It is slow,
yeah.
but I'm making my way towards there. Okay, but then people who are not, that is because of having the wrong people around. I believe
Okay.
if a person with disability has the right people around him, they can shine no matter what field it is,
Hmm, hmm, hmm,
no matter what space it is, no matter what uh, uh, profession or passion thing they're doing. If they have the right people around them, they are gonna shine just as how I am able to shine.
hmm, hmm.
All right. And when I say I'm able to shine, that doesn't mean that I'm everywhere in the world.
No,
Uh,
that's not the thing.
yeah, but then when I say that I'm shining, that I am feeling that okay,
The progress is what you're
I
meaning to say.
can add value.
Hmm, hmm,
I know what I bring to the table. I know if I'm entering a song for a feature, I can take over the song. I can do a lot of impact.
hmm, hmm, hmm,
That is my kind of shine, right? And that is internal work. If external work is of course the recognition, going famous, being everywhere, becoming viral,
hmm,
that is external. For me, shine is first internal.
hmm,
What I can do or can't do. Again, coming back to your question, person with disability, like me, needs to first understand what I can do that no one else can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if I am a
Uniqueness.
uniqueness, if I'm a rapper, I need to be amazing. I need to be ruthless
Mm.
with my art. You can write 4 lines, I can write 40 lines.
Mm.
That's the potential you need to build in yourself.
The unstoppable attitude.
Unstoppable attitude. If you build that, internal work is done. You are satisfied internally. You don't have to, um, you know,
Worry about
worry
the other.
about
Yeah, yeah,
how will I go up.
yeah.
You will go up if that work is done. You That is for sure. Today or tomorrow, it's gonna go.
So the first hurdle is you have to cross the
Internal
inner
work,
barriers. Yeah.
internal work, whatever field you are doing, professional or personal. See, I professional. I used to take calls. I used to do night shift. I did night shift for 1 year.
Oh, were you working in some MNC?
I was working in MNC in Belandur EcoSpace. I don't want to take name of
Okay,
company,
okay.
but then I was there and I used to take calls, and all these dark circles out of that, you know. But I was there were around 200 agents on the floor, and I was in the top 10 list.
Mm.
Right. So what I mean to say is, if you are getting into something, whether professional, passion, creative, whatever field, being a person with disability, you need to create that for yourself, that you are either good or better.
Mm. Mm.
There is no below that,
Okay, okay.
because anything below that, people are gonna be like, they're gonna perceive you differently. That's
Mm.
what I felt. You need to be top of the game.
Okay,
In
okay.
whatever field you're stepping, being a person with disability, if you're a para athlete, you need to be a top of the game. If you're an artist, be a top of the game. You can write 4 songs in a
So you
session.
mean to say that in society the opportunities are there,
Yes.
just the attitude that is stopping all the.
Attitude,
Uh-huh.
no, not even attitude, it's the internal work first, and then the right people.
Right people. Okay, okay.
Okay, you
Hmm.
need to connect with the right people who can put you in the spot where you can shine.
So these two things and everyone can shine.
Everyone can shine. It's like, it's not, see, everybody is unique in their own way.
Of course.
Every person with disability has an inspirational story. Every person with a disability has some very uniqueness to them. Right, they have seen life very closely.
Mm.
They have come out of it, and they are living amongst us. For me, that is already shining. For me, they are already started shining.
Mm.
Is just that to properly shine and, take over, to live a viral successful life.
Amazing. See,
Yeah.
I actually didn't expect this answer from you. So I asked you this question. I'm being very honest with all the viewers also. I asked you this question because I heard people saying that there is no accessibility.
Mm,
People are not supporting. People want these kind of people on the stage or these kind of talents on the stage, not us.
mm,
And so we are not shining. This is
mm,
what I generally heard.
mm.
But the answer that you gave changed the thought that I had.
Yeah, yeah,
So guys, stop complaining.
yeah. No, no.
Right
Yeah.
people, right attitude
Right
will
idea.
make you shine.
Right people.
Yeah,
Right people
amazing.
are gonna help you get the right attitude also.
Amazing. That's true. That's very true.
If you
Amazing.
are looking up to some people who are just not gonna add value to your life, then it's always gonna be a complaining life. You know,
That's amazing.
we need to have good people who can help you put into that spot where you can create your own shining. And one for see, world right now, Naveen bhai, requires value. They are tired of all the same old things happening. Okay, they and PWD should look at themselves as that something new factor.
Mm-hmm.
They bring that new factor to
That
the
value that
society.
was missing in all these years.
Right?
Mm.
Society, we are bringing value to the society. We are bringing that new factor to the society. There are people, there are so many people connected to me even today personally, right? Who are just wondering, how does this guy do this?
Mm-hmm.
Right, I bring that light to their lives. Right, so we need to start seeing ourselves. If we are complaining, it's I get it, I have faced those things. Access problems, people trying to pin you down,
Mm-hmm.
not giving you opportunities. I've experienced those problems in my life, but then that doesn't take away the fact that I am still shining.
Mm-hmm.
Shining, what shining is like, it's a external factor. Work needs to be done internally. अंदर का काम हो गया, बाहर चमकोगे. You just go out, people will start looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
and this happens with me. Okay, wherever I go, I call it natural spotlight. Okay, wherever I go, there are eyeballs. People want to take pictures. They don't even know me. They want to come take pictures.
Uh-huh.
So this already happens with me every time I go. Recently, we shot a music video. I did a feature, and we shot it in Chickpet.
Mm.
Now, Chickpet is an area full of public,
Yeah,
full
yeah,
of
it's crowded always.
crowded
Uh-huh.
businessmen traders. To my surprise, we shot it, and there were people coming taking pictures. They don't even know who am I.
Mm.
They're coming, bro. You just the impact looking at me
Without you're some
without yeah,
celebrity.
certainly celebrity, and they just want to come. I'm like, no, and they're following me,
Mm.
and they're looking at my work. Oh, bro, we'll follow you and we'll help you, we'll support you. I'm like, so PWDs should start looking at ourselves as the natural spotlights.
Mm-hmm.
We just need to go out there
In a positive way.
positive way, and you need to carry that energy with you. See, if you are internally negative, that is only going to reflect to people.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is going to come and ask you, oh bro, how can I help you? I'll help you make shine. No, we need to be positive, go in full energy, and people are going to be, wow, what kind of what energy is this dude having around, man? Whoa, bro, let's do it. This kind of energy we need to create
Yeah, yeah.
from us,
I
then
think
it will reflect.
this energy, not just PWD, everyone needs.
Everyone,
Everyone needs that.
everyone, that's when opportunities will start coming your way. People will start supporting you because they need to see the spark in you.
Yes, yes.
If they're not seeing the spark in you, if they're seeing complaints, if they're seeing obstacles, if they're seeing pressure, if they're seeing,
They'll
they'll be
automatically
like,
push away. Mm-hmm.
why should I go and make that person's life more challenging?
Yes, yes,
They won't even approach.
yes.
If we are giving them that attitude of, oh bro, let's do it, I'm your bro, we don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
If we are giving people that attitude, if we are giving people that energy, if we are giving that right kind of attitude, they're going to support you.
That is true. That is
And
true.
I say this because that has happened with me.
Mm-hmm.
People started supporting me because I don't think any of my friends have ever heard me call or complain कि this is not working and
Mm-hmm.
never. I have gone through surgeries. I have gone through 48 hours of doctor giving me 48 hours, finish chapter close, that kind of situations, but I've come out of it by God's grace. you know so I never complained, I never talk about those things because that is a part of my life, that
Mm-hmm.
does not define my entire whole trajectory of my life.
Mm-hmm.
One part is there, like everybody, normal person also has medical things. That's how even I have medical things, right? But normal person's life is
So you have normalized it,
normalized it
right?
normalized it
So we walk with legs, you walk with wheels. That's it.
I would do wheels, and it's a part of life.
Yes, yes, yes.
Struggle, phase, pain, endurance, all these things are a part of life. That does not mean कि पूरा जिंदगी ही वैसा है. जिंदगी में और भी shades हैं. There are different shades to life. There is happy shades also, negative, positive, every shades to life. So we need to focus on what shade we are choosing for ourselves. I choose this artistic shade for myself. I present myself very artistically. I present myself very कि you can bring any rapper in front of me. I will have the confidence. Okay, I'm gonna write something which is going to make them go crazy.
That's amazing, boss. Yes, yes, yes.
That's the shade I chose, and that's why people reflect back.
Mm-hmm.
If I be like, oh no, my life has been very bad and I've gone through this, that, aisa, vaisa, nobody gives a damn. People already have their lives. People already are going through in their
They
own
just show
lives.
pity.
Pity, and they will, and that's a very good case of self-victimization. We are not supposed to be victimizing ourselves. We always need to be presenting energetically to the world
Yeah,
that even if I have a normal person has challenges, I also have my challenges, right? So what's making people go nuts, what's making people go like कि नहीं नहीं मेरा अलग है तुम्हारा अलग है,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
नहीं सेम है, तुमको भी मिला है, सामने वाले को भी मिला है, तीसरे वाले को भी, चौथे वाले को भी वही प्रॉब्लम मिला है, अलग अलग तरीके से मिला
Mm-hmm.
है, differently everybody is
So,
suffering,
yeah,
having
yeah,
pains
true, true.
in life.
Everyone are in the same boat.
Same boat, right? But we need to have that attitude of, no, I'm very different, aisa vaisa. No, you're not different. you can choose to be looked at like that
Mm-hmm.
by stating the problems, ये है वो हो गया मेरे साथ ऐसा हो गया मैंने बहुत देखा है मैं
Cribbing over it.
yeah cribbing I've never been like that Naveen
I
bhai.
think this everyone, I think all the viewers, this we have to learn. And I actually thought of doing this show about hip hop, rap, all those things. But Nawaz bhai has taken it to whole level of
uh,
way of living.
yeah.
It's really way of living, bro.
Thank you
I
Naveen
mean,
bhai,
the
it's all
attitude
God.
that you have,
Yeah.
forget about music, rapping, all those things. The
Mm,
thought that you have, the attitude that you have, and the way that you're living, I think that's what is the takeaway from this particular podcast.
you know,
That's
it's
amazing.
all love, Naveen bhai, and you know, thank you for giving me the space to talk on your
No,
show.
seriously, I mean, this amazing. I think
Mm,
whatever you said now, I think this is the right time for us to end this podcast.
yeah.
And guys, so the takeaway for everyone who's watching, for me, for everyone as well, right attitude, right people around
Yes.
you will take you to places where you never dreamt of.
Yes.
So have the right attitude, keep working, never look for results. And definitely, even if the progress is slow,
Yeah.
progress is progress.
Yes. Of
Keep
course.
working for it with right attitude,
Intention. Right
right
intention.
intention.
Yeah.
You can contact Nawaz or follow him on Instagram with the page MC Truth.
Yes.
And
Yes.
before ending the show, what is MC Truth? What does it stand for?
Okay. MC Truth. Basically, when hip hop rappers have stage names, so I chose the stage name Truth. Okay. MC is master of ceremony.
Yeah,
Okay. So in hip hop, MC is a good level of person who is respected and who can master any event, who can master any kind of
yeah,
ceremony
true.
which is provided to him. And MC Truth is basically the truth of my life.
Mm-hmm.
People ask why truth? Because see, I was a normal person and my life changed overnight. That's the truth of life.
Mm-hmm.
That's why MC Truth. You know,
Okay.
that's the whole story behind it.
So the music, whatever the verse you write, everything is from here.
Yeah,
The truth.
of course, you can put it like that. But again, the original breakdown for my stage name is basically the truth of life. If you look at me, if anybody looks at me and my story, they will come to a conclusion that's the truth of life. That a normal person's life can immediately change and he can get on a wheelchair
Mm-hmm.
and still kill it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the truth of life, right? That's why I'm MC Truth, you know,
Awesome.
and it has a lot of shades. Truth is, you know, spiritual aspects to it. But truth has, you know, curiosity aspect to it, exploring aspect to it. Being an artist,
Mm-hmm.
it has an exploring key. What is the truth behind the art? You know, curiosity factor, and then again, how you mentioned it also. You know, yeah, whatever I write, it comes from the heart. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and of course it comes from the heart, and that I have never written anything that is I have neither ever experienced or something which is very futuristic or which is very fictional. I have never written those things. I
Mm.
have always in my songs written things which are about what I have experienced, what I aspire to be, what I feel about, what my expression on things about.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so मैं हमेशा ऐसा ही लिखता हूँ, and yes, it is the truth. You know, that's the truth of how I perceive things.
That's awesome.
And yeah,
That's awesome. He is MC Truth
yeah,
Nawaz Sheikh.
yes, sir.
You can follow him on Instagram with the name MC Truth,
Yes,
and you can listen to his songs, his music. You can follow him on YouTube, and your YouTube name is
MC Truth,
MC Truth again.
MC Truth.
So you can definitely follow him on YouTube as well
Yes,
for his music videos.
yes,
And guys, again, I'm gonna tell you, stop complaining,
yes,
have the right attitude,
yes.
right people around you.
True,
That will take you to the places which you never dreamt of. Success follows you,
of course.
right? That's what we're gonna say from this podcast. Thank you for watching the MNK show with me, M. Naveen Krishna, with my brother Nawaz Sheikh.